be an artist but also do something on the side. That's where I'm going. If you want to be a photographer, be a photographer but also do something. The reason I'm saying that, I mean, it's because life keeps changing. So the reason you need to be a photographer but also do things into so whenever isn't doing change. You know, that's why you're easy pain or easy doesn't, but you got something.
The camera's flashing, lights, camera, action. It's time and it's blood, 17 and it's passion. Hey, need a conversation. Hey, have a conversation. Hey, talk about it if you got it with no hesitation. Ooh, representing for your area code. Coming to you live from your favorite show. It's the forecast. Hey, have a conversation. Talk about it if you got it with no hesitation.
Welcome to the Forecast Podcast.
Were you once part of a group?
I remember there was a bunch. It was Pa. Yeah.
Power PSP.
No, PSP.
Oh, no, it's Power PSP or a rapper as well, yeah.
Yeah, it says. Nah, no, not just Pa.
What about Mdutu's Pa?
Yeah,
the group, it was Pa.
Young Croco.
Croco.
Yeah.
Croco.
Young Croco. Like it's in CROC.
Like crocodile.
Yeah.
Way top.
It was more like Georgie, if it's push Georgie.
No, but I mean like website back. Why is a croco?
Like more like those like when there was a yellow Makabongwe, those I know I'm there.
I feel like a name is very important. Like if ever you have to name something or call yourself something, it needs to relate with something or your own. I was a bit of a croc, can you imagine? Yeah, because no more crocs, no crocs are going.
Yeah.
Lava Pampa, lava. Hey, come on, to go their bath. Okay, not to where I am.
Yeah.
This is back then. So it's that thing. Lava Pampa, lava Batema, ye time and old lady, other than to little Kogan. It was just isn't because of thinking. Yeah, then that's how I experienced that shoe. Otherwise, it's not something that I'd go for, you know. So most of the croc, I'm a crocs and crocodile. Yeah, but now since I'm a camera, how did you come about with Telokama? What does da mean?
So there was a group after, I think on Facebook, somehow we shared numbers, Savula a page, so it was more of a feeling about. So since I was a fan of Abdul's, they was like, hey, we should call you Umakada since my real name is Makabongwe. So I was like, okay, Makada is in Maka from Makabongwe, and then
sure, what's your Maka? No, yeah, we said like every time.
So it was more like, okay, from Makabongwe is like Maka, then you da. But then you have when Umaka is like Maka of Makada is like,
oh yeah, I want what's it?
Who's mother of?
Namasan the swing.
So it's like,
Mamo Baba
off. Like, hey. So I was like, yeah, okay, I think the best way Anisha would die. Or among those in Marada.
Yeah, it sounds ish. No, because of we transgender. So there's a boozy with the identify now in my alphabet.
Luto. Oh, and the straight Zul.
No, why just straight the alphabet content? Down the getting down Bhengu, why street? What's in down?
But yeah, I started from there. So from Marada to just Uda straight.
Sure.
So I started from Uda, even my company. I was like, okay, since Uda is one of the nickname I want to send up because mine is Makabongwe. Or I
Makabongwe.
Just like,
it's just like,
yo. So if it's that, I was like, okay, it's the easiest name. You tired, you're able, it's easy. I won't just so bad. I find this Makabongwe, it's just like goodbye and would base it sounds. You come a lead,
yeah. That's Mpumelelo in a way.
Yeah. My sisters know about for showing busy and other part. She knows.
But when did you come out of the closet? No, but I mean, like, when did you come out of the closet? But it's Masaki family come.
Yeah. I think when it started, was on the car, yeah. Sure, on the car. Because even my sister, even right now,
even
my sister, even right now, some busy would say Marada. Yeah, she would say he hasn't cleaned no Marada. I'm like, So like
yeah.
So since then, because I remember, I think this name started in 2016, yeah. Sure. I think it started 2016 if it's not 2015, yeah.
And then manje, when 2015 is when you started being a photographer, right?
Okay, photography like started in 26. Okay, I would say 2017, like officially being a photographer. To say I'm really getting into it, because 2016 December I bought my first camera. Before that it was a thing of I want to get in, but how do I get in, because of finances, life and all of that, because I couldn't really buy a camera. Like, okay, now saying that opportunity, let me tap into it, because at the time I was in PMP also. So
yeah, just to backtrack a bit, Mausi 2016 the name came.
The name came in 2016. I think if it's not 2015, around there. And then in Fika Valley, I'm in this thing of I want to be a photographer. I love photograph, all of that, but I'm because I don't have equipment. I still stay in Mdaka. So because I'm a photographer, but since a pimping, because the pimping I'm feeling July, yeah. So that's why I was like, okay, I'm here. Let me get to this business. Let me start lending on for no car, because something was required back then, because
now you sounding like a traveler. I just want to find out Tuti Mtuba, PMP, Depin, Mtuba Gonzalani. What's Mtuba?
Mtuba is a car, like
home.
Car.
That's where you're born.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mtuba, then from primary to high school. Then you get move up because I discovered 2015. Then 2016 was more of
2015 low.
Yeah, so 2015. So 2016 is more like okay, or relaxile. Because then luckily my brother gave me a job to work for him.
Okay, there's a brother that's been introduced. There was a sister earlier on. How many siblings do you have?
Okay, I have 3 sisters, 1 brother.
Brother Mdala
yeah, Mdala kunami, and then Kunisiso Mdala kunami. Then the other one we share mama months, Mdala kunami mama months, and the other one is younger than me.
Family structure, do you have parents still alive?
My real father is not in the picture, still alive.
Sure.
My mother passed away this year, January 29. Yeah. Yeah. And then some Mdoko manje, it's you come a stepfather doesn't sound nice. I'll say Ubaba in a picture. I don't take him as a stepfather, I take him as my father. I'll put it that way. So he
married your mom.
They were in those processes of getting there. Banji like me is Uda. So it's just my mother and female like my real family. But it's just sexual cousin, because we are cooler. Impili yakube klahle kubani ngishona bani kwenze ukuthi and this at this point so was khona cousin, but the family now is the family Kanyile at this point, which is like my family at this point. Kanyile, which we don't that took me in since 2006.
Yeah. Ifamily yakhe noma umuzi wakhe omunye.
Ifamily yakhe, like his family
they took years there.
Yeah.
Nice, man. That's rare. That's rare to happen in a South African child's family. With 2 sisters abadala kunawe. I'm sure it's because of my pressures, because umzali befundisa bona ethifuna bona bekhulise wena. Ekhaya ukhule umagcina ne? One magcina.
Magdalena is my younger sister. So
yeah. Okay, so the second last child, but you were the last born in Bafana.
Yeah.
Okay. Mdala
is in a company for air conditioning and refrigeration. American. Yeah. He's running that one now.
And then yena kakhulizanga.
She was in the picture mkhula.
Sure.
Because in the end ngifike sengizohlala nefamily entsha along the way, ukuthi ngikhule nayo.
Sure.
So it was a thing of King Kulikaya, then 2006 if I'm not mistaken, then Mazoshaya now. So my figure is in a corner doing a shot like bobbing down. So I think the time was staying right away. So it was my sister, about 3, but I put it not around because we saw it kind of see those are okay. So yeah.
So puta kuzalwa ubaba wakho.
Yeah.
But lo umushayi ubaba.
Yeah. So ubaba wami like
Benengane zakhe.
Benengane zakhe eziwu-2 ezilandela mina. Yeah.
Okay, now you're growing up usasemtuba. PMP is kuboka baba lo muntu.
Yeah, the PMP, it's where I was working. I'm saying like on PMP.
Wenzani PMP?
So I was doing internship as an office admin.
So fairly saying confused.
Yeah,
we are cool high school. You were a child. Are you playing sports?
Tried the soccer, but somehow I hlangana ngoba yakudlaleka khona defense.
Shy slides.
Yeah.
We are cooler. Udlala sports lapha esikoleni. Are you doing anything creative? Are you a artist? What are you doing?
I think the photography, if I remember well, it started in 2010.
You're on a snow in high school.
High school.
How did you?
I woke up there. Yeah.
Yeah, so what were you doing in high school? Or what were you doing cooler that made you?
Okay, first of all, the funniest part, it's even outside of a photograph,
Which is?
tour guide. Do you know tour guide? Like the guys abasebenza Mazuya.
Why?
Because I was a fan of subjects at the time, tourism.
Oh, which one? When abangana ukuthiwa crocky.
I was a fan of tourism the time, and then I mean, I know I wanna be a tour guide, but then along the way, because I remember I had 3 things that were in my mind, which was poetry, which I was not good in it, which is more of just bala, ubegelena, we posted on Facebook.
No, damn, ushaya chorus, ushaya poem your part.
Okay, let me check something here. For sure, I'll find something.
But usapela lapha poetry, there also
got something.
Okay, go for it.
Do I have to
Just read that.
To read it?
I'm not going to be able
Okay.
to read, Leon.
I'm sure Paul's China.
all right. It's the tag is called "What About Me." Okay.
Is Mike fine?
All right.
Oh, no, because I've always said,
Yeah,
sound guy, laba.
All right. Okay. So it goes like, do I cry when my mind gets sick? Do I know where to go when I get lost? Do I have to collect these pieces when my heart die? Do I know where to run to? Did I know where my future begins? Can this plate feed me forever before I die? Can this music, can I hear this music change me? Will this beat drag me forever? Do I breathe when I walk through water? Can I cross this fire holding a hand? Do I ever sleep well when I think about yesterday? Did that dream talk to me? Do I smoke when my tears fall? Do I wipe my own blood when I bleed? Do I speak when I hear the storm coming? Do I tell a word about me? Do I remember the words I had when I fight my thoughts? Do I sacrifice myself to death? I'm perfect to cover a soul with my hands. Do I say, what about me? Yeah. Steve,
Hey, I shall with some poetry. Let's see. So you what hey bro, that's quite deep. What did you title it?
Huh?
What did you title it?
What about me? As in, it was a poetry. I was more like asking about myself. Like it's more of like pain kind of stuff. Like what about me? You know, like asking.
Were you going through something?
Somewhere. Because I remember when I was writing this poem, there was like after matric. So 2016, I had this cut for like 6 months doing nothing. So I had time to write. I even remember I wanted to write like a book or something with poems, but I couldn't do it.
One would say, we're matric when 16 or 18 at the time. What are you going through? You're a child, bro. That's what we would all understand.
It's a situation from home. Situation from like you don't come from a family right financially. You're not getting all you want. Your father's not there in the picture. You're not living the life you want, and then now you start asking yourself, why?
But it's, when we have conversations now, I never knew to deep. Like I promise you, I never knew to that deep. I never even knew you were this smart. I mean, you need to be within yourself.
Yeah.
So when someone talks to you, it's so I picked it up.
Yeah.
But go on, logo to Kaza, about you being a poet. I wanted to find out what it did. Okay, the contour I mentioned now, growing up in a family where you don't get everything that you want.
Yeah.
When you want it, whatever. Do you feel good wrong with Tabazali? Tell us something with Ngabet.
Yeah, depends on the situation.
What situation do you think in la right corner and when is it wrong?
Okay, make an example. If kuyinto ezonglimaza for sure, they have to say no. If kuyinto ezokhulisa and is ingek'ihlaza family or ingek'ilimaze wena, then it's okay. Like, make an example right now. If I were to be a father, there are things I know. Yes, because of my situations. I think it's a matter of situation. Mind him that means but my situation about kapela. It's always as a family or the mazawen. Yeah, fine, like, but my situations like my parents as I ungawenza ukuthi kuzokulimaza ungaphi noma kuzokulimaza, not because they're just saying it's because they've been there.
Experience, yeah.
Yeah, my experiences. Yeah, and then now also fear my situations are here, and I also cars umzali usuqala usuba independent yaqaba she has. It makes sense. I bebengishaya ngomzimba, but they knew when they were coming out ukuthi izokulimaza along the way.
Have you noticed ukuthi nowadays, yes, fine, you can have the skill of photography, you can have the business of photography, but only to find which it's not about systematic educational background. Yeah, Leon. Mine say, well, are you cool? Do you know the right people?
Yeah.
It's becoming more like how musicians are. You find that the talented musicians are the ones that don't make it.
That's true.
The really, really extremely talented musicians don't really make it. But then you find it ends up becoming a hit, and then even now with photography, you are struggling photographer, but you are the best photographer.
Yeah.
You actually the greatest photographer. You've got real you're doing great. But only to find you won't drive the industry because you're not cool. You don't know the cool people. You don't have the numbers behind you.
Because industry also is changing right now.
Yeah, so if you're saying when you're a photographer, do you not feel it's going to be more dangerous than when he's seeing as FACER, the photography thing that you understood? You see FACER, every external factor that makes a brand a brand. You know why I'm asking this question is because I feel like once into our experience, you start being scared that someone else might experience it too.
Yeah.
And especially if it's someone that you love or someone that you care for,
yeah, that's true.
You try to prevent them from experiencing what you've experienced because you saw what you had to go through.
Yeah.
It's not the pain that you like for someone that you love. It might have not been pain. It might be just how long it took for you to get to where you are.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't want your child to go through it as long as you have. And the biggest problem is now, you allowing your child to be a photographer. But have you ever stopped to ask yourself, Wuti, what have you done to prepare your child when he tells you that he want to become a photographer? Photographer now, I'm not only bracketing it only uma photographer, I'm saying the artist. It might be bomb rap. Because that's probably a similar thing. If you want rap, what do you say? Because it's a form of art. Now at some point your parents, when you told them you wanted to be a photographer, why am I about teach?
I'm even trying to remember a conversation now about Oskido, which is be an artist but also do something on the side. That's where I'm going. If you want to be a photographer, be a photographer, but also do something. The reason I'm saying that, I mean, it's because life keeps changing. So the reason you need to be a photographer, but also do izinto. So whenever izinto ishintsha, you ngathiwa easy pain or izinto zenzeka, but you got something ezokubalansisa while you still trying to figure out, it's okay, since ngila, like if ingane yami ipush photograph, okay, baba ngenza kanjani 1 or 2 or 3, still trying to figure out that, but also ibalinde eceleni while izinto ibheke eceleni, like your COVID.
They can hustle.
Like your COVID hits, then what do you do? So that's the advice I would give, with it. Do your thing, but also as you're doing your thing, go with your passion or whatever, but even as something is over, to pick up or stable.
With your experience today, do you feel, Uti, that's what makes you speak that way, or now do you have a side hustle?
It's because of how the life goes. There are some situations where I try to start as easy, but then as I fail, I can tell which is as time goes by. But it's one thing that I will say, which is, if you are creative, you can't just survive with your life.
Oh, powerful. I actually like that because it takes me to the next question. Do you feel you are a businessman in photography, or you're a photographer in business?
I feel like I'm businessman in photography. Yeah.
Explain. What makes you think you are? What makes you say or believe you are?
Looking at people that I work with, looking at the clients I have, looking where I come from, I feel like I'm not just a solo man. I feel like somehow I run with people, I run with crew. Already I have people that I work with that I have to put something on the table. I have me, I have family. So already when you look at that space, you're not just a hustler or you push it out, it's fine. Or wherever, it's fine. Now you're looking at responsibility. Yeah. Now I have responsibilities. Equipment for the right, I want to now try to make sure the clients are happy. You're not just running as a upcoming or Safiga. Let me say Safiga. Safiga, I welcome my responsibilities. You should tell her everything is fine. But once you keep going, you see what's into that shit. You're not just running as you meet or Msizi meet, you're running as you meet. You're not just running as Uda, but you're running as Uda photograph. Now it's a company, so things are different.
Oh, that said something very powerful. I don't know if he's here on the
So yeah.
Da said something that I don't think most people have ever seen. I'd say about not only him but most photographers. He said something about he has responsibility. He has people that he has to support, who supports other things. Now our families about feed and stuff like that. So him waking up every day basically means he has to consider all those people before he can say if men and give up, then the whole body fails. You are a family man, you are a father, you are a businessman, a lot of things I'm picking up from Rendo Ishido alone, because photography. Business in business now, and similar business. But you said something that's very profound, and I feel like bazoyibamba only if they understand what it means to be a business person, because a business person is a father before anything else.
So you gotta take.
You got a child. You are raising a home. You are raising a family. Your family is not only ntambama. Your family that uhleli naye emini yonke ikushela amasapho machine ishayi nani. That's a family. That's powerful, bro. That's powerful. Hey, who knows that a podcast with Moses? Hey, what do? No, that's powerful. You are in Durban, right?
Yeah.
You are known. You are known pretty well. Like, you are known by people from PMB. You're known by people from Newcastle.
Yeah.
You know from people from Joburg. You don't know that they know you, but you know someone that knows you from who stays in Joburg, right? Which means you are known in Joburg. You know someone in Cape Town that probably knows you. Tambo, either ofunda naye, but was you to dawe shoot. That's popularity, man. And futhi funa is popularity ne celebrity. Celebrity is a person who gets celebrated. It's not
maybe.
It's not just anyone who it's a person who isn't namhlanje.
Sure.
That's a celebrity. So my city graduation, I'm the celebrity of the day. My city party I'm a clubbing. I'm the celebrity. Mountain shy konta
like
fill up most my people.
Like you go to reach it's your birthday celebration.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
But if they came because of you, they came because of Richie Vuliu. They came there to celebrate you. That is a celebrity.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So go in at that, Bafi about Bezo shooter. You are a celebrity. Someone comes all the way from wherever that come out to heart or deep Zulu as they would die. See, so when you are saying this guy is an influencer only because influencer were in. But what does he influence? To act Taza or influencer to act a certain way or take your business a certain way. That's what we need to discover when influencing. But how many people have you influenced who probably are in the space of art, but now somebody else will see, no, I want to be like Uda. Do you understand? There are photographers who are way much bigger than us. Sham was 600 followers on Instagram.
That's true. It's just because there are people like then they show like there are people who have even seen me now on my social. They are good. Even when I was a player, hey, this work, this and this. And you think it's just this guy is just a normal person, but they're big. But I don't know one of us. We run about 300. But behind the scene is doing big work.
Sure.
Because not everyone is on internet. They are on LinkedIn, but I'm sure to focus on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook.
So see which numbers it's all about the numbers, or numbers matter, or which numbers are people talking about, or what numbers do you believe are they relating it to?
I'm out to give the numbers on the musician, the streams, if I were to give numbers. But the numbers of followers, I even remember I've been checking the numbers of, you'd see someone having 20k followers. I'm like, 200, 150,
Where the rest of the 19,
and then you find someone with 5,000 followers, a sham with 2,000 likes, and then what does it say?
So
engagement.
It might be bogus or fake followers or what?
It's because of the engagement, fake followers, and people are more focused on followers than my engagement.
My engagement, sure.
People don't engage just because I have followers. I'm big. But then what about your engagement? What about your likes are low because your engagement is not that good. Because I have 50 followers, singing ghost.
Sure.
Same like the joke. It was one that once happened. There's this one lady who had like 1 million something, if I'm not mistaken. And then if I'm behind the airport in my friends are TikTok, no one came. Why? Because she thought she had numbers, so people would come.
Oh, sure.
But the question is, are you engagement happy? Just because that's another thing. to me, it's a matter of engage with people, know people you work with, know people surrounding you, communicate. Then those are people that would
form a community basically around you.
So it's not just about numbers. I feel like our numbers is good for big celebrities, but even a corner, you'd find someone
What's
having
a big celebrity, bro?
even those celebrities that we are celebrating. They have 40 million followers.
Do you
But
understand?
look at the likes.
Yeah, but because that doesn't.
So
Likes don't determine how much you get paid, nor does do followers. But followers can help a decision to be made about you.
yeah,
Now, well, that's a messed up thing, and I think the only reason why people stress about followers is because they know it's another strength to strengthen so that you can influence a decision.
but now I always ask myself is why umuntu engabuyi umsebenzi womuntu ebuye portfolio yomuntu.
But subuza wena yourself and ubuza another photographer. But you need to ask the people who watch the work. Because I'd say 8 out of 10 ama-client asuke ezikweni.
Yeah.
Ama-client asuke ezwe abone kumngani or azwe ngumngani or abone umsebenzi kwenye indawo
Yeah.
lawa fika on the online kusengabona abantu abacabange wena first bacabanga lawa abazedumile because popularity or word on the streets tends to push you faster than
That's true.
what you post. Yabo? The word in the street. So ngathi lokukhulunywa ngalo muntu kuthiwa photographer eyelo, photographer emnyama. Uphotographer oyelo bathe usombe zakhe ishisana. Kimi uthono uphotographer emnyama kodwa isombe zakho ziplan ezoyelo or umsebenzi wakho unzima unalo oyelo. But kuba into ukuthi ke manje ke si subjective because the client can say sebone zakho zinhle but for imarket yakho thina sithande kalo. Hayi bayithanda ngoba beyithanda, bayithanda ngoba udumile. Yabo?
That's true.
Baningi abantu ama-celebrities accepting ngoba asedumile sithi muhle, ublind, unjani. I personally don't feel Beyonce is the hottest girl in the world. Yabo? There's a lot of hot girls who aren't famous. Hot girls that you'd meet here on West Street. Makimpa, so you KZN, hot girls. But we'll always say Beyonce. Kwanabo batu Beyonce.
I've even realized something, which if I were to choose, do you know Zendaya?
I don't know this.
I don't even know
bro. Beyonce must because I have no choice.
But
Like,
I've
every
realized
girl
that
speaks
if I
of
were
Beyonce.
to choose who to shoot, I went through her page. She's one of the Disney well-known an actress. She's been on Disney and other big movies and movies and Disney. How do you call them? Cartoons.
Do you know what Lawandas were considered as celebs don't share photographers?
Some of them don't. Yeah.
Most of them.
mean,
Actually, a real celebrity doesn't share.
I even recently I checked even someone that I shot him the last year. I posted and I was like, we did our best here. But I posted on him and we celebrate. So I was like, it's cool.
But you
So it's also what happened. It's a matter of then that you shoot because have numbers. You are a biggest photographer. It goes to that point which Bazo take a moment who is the biggest. Same when you were making example like Green and
but you know then to see the reason why I'm post benga funu share my photographer is because a photographer is the brand.
yeah.
Do you understand? You would see you are bigger than your celebrity. You made the celebrity known.
Yeah.
Every celebrity you see, yeah, I'm saying, yeah, we deserve being credited. But when I understand, you would see, we are actually the ones who made the brands. Because for you to like Beyonce and see her as beautiful, there was a photo taken of her, there was a video taken of her. She wasn't in front of you. You wouldn't have known.
That's true.
Yabo? And the celebrity, you must know what's talent lo Yabo? The one who's got talent is the one who made the beat, who shot their own thing, who did whatever, who branded themselves and put themselves out there. That's the hardest brand altogether. But the celebrities will feel upon they needed the photographer. Skis. to put them out there. For them to even have a song that's out there, they needed a producer, they needed a person who mastered, they needed us to listen to that.
They needed that cover.
They needed a cover, a graphic designer out there, whatever. If it was ukwenza konke, yes, kudos to you, but nakhona khona ongakwazi ukwenza.
Yeah,
Khona ongakwazi ukwenza. Ngeke uzenzele wena. Ngeke ushaye yourself, just keep the music video. You wanna need a videographer. So all these things, zisho ukuthi thina we've been like we've been undermining ourselves, or we haven't noticed our value in society as a whole. How many times have you gone to a function or shot a client that felt like paying you gives them the right to disrespect you? How often does that happen? Uzobona now it's okay, ngiyayinciphisa lana ngiyisuppressa because ngiyabona lo muntu ukhokhile. What is the church saying? I paid you enough. So this is my life. Every time I get paid, I need to live like
it's like they own you, basically.
Yeah, this person paid. Just lapo ushayo discount no uqale discount of some sort. What's it? Hey, mina bro, ushayo money rights ngizokunika umsebenzi. Money rights obviously means go lower than whatever you asked for. Charge no man. Yo, well, that's of the problems. Not the problem. I just ngayo no Makwas City. Makwaza, have you been to a situation where you arrived late to a client? How was their reaction? It wasn't really that question, but the school along those lines. How was your reaction when you first came late to a client? What was the client's reaction?
Is it for me?
The first time I was feeling late to the client.
First of all, one thing I know that they will make sure it sinks in your head. You're not professional.
Was it black or white?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. There's a thing about black people. When they've paid you for a service. When they booked you for a service.
Yeah.
The treatment they will give you is way, way, way different than the treatment they will give to a white person.
That's true.
Even if they haven't paid, they are feeling entitled because of umsebenzi wakhe lo wenziwa namhlanje. At which point, as a photographer, do you feel valued at that event? You
know the video thing.
So why can't we make that known with us? We don't feel valued, and we are actually the carriers of this event.
I feel like that's a good point, because I even realized which is I would say most of my clients, there are some clients who would make you feel like, hey, you don't belong here, this is our fault, you paid you, whatever. But most of the clients I've been around and working with, it made me feel if it's, you gotta eat. When everyone eats, when starts as a figure, I must start our own umuntu. The whole team eat. Fear meal when everyone is eating, you gotta eat. Because the question is, am I gonna shoot someone about no? Power get shoot where no. So let's all eat. So why I mean ngihlale lokhu ngishoot abantu bayadla benzani because at the end, because make an example, you're shooting a wedding. If you really think about it, who's gonna shoot the whole 8 hours full day without eating?
But now here's the thing. I mean, that's what got me fucked up in this industry, seriously. I'm just a shooter. Do you not see what's a human being who's coming to cover your event, and this is the only memory that's gonna remain after this whole thing is gone. The sound guy is eaten. Some guy somehow we are paying who's a little tray, some guy emigrant. Long uzodlala ingoma zamanye artist.
There's nothing much because I end up letting go mad.
After today, full stop. After this today, I'm still going home. Can you imagine my assignment after this? When I still need to go watch you for hours and hours in edit video. I need to go edit you. Angifuni ukuthi, I'm not trying to sound like a person ongathi ulwa nama client ngaleyo nto leyo. I just want to have conversations about this because I feel like a lot of times we let things slide. But when a client starts to complain about umsebenzi wakhe on the 12th day when the work is not submitted, we take their grief, but we have to behave like clients always right. But you understand, when you called me to your event, I sat the whole day there watching you. Sometimes I even go above the hours that I was appointed for. Because I'm trying to make sure it wasn't look grand.
It even reminds me of one of the photographers I know. I had a chat with him and he was like, hey bro, I had to go somewhere to buy food for me and my team because I can tell the client and we tried to zama indlela but asinaki, and you think about someone leaving umsebenzi la akhona eya kwenye indawo beyothenga and buy njalo ezinbodla lapho nakuthi sithenga and buy beyodla la abakhona and then go back because i-client enanawo because at the end ama-client into angayinaki, it's food. Wonke umuntu uyadla, yini enzima just because you paid me. Wonke umuntu uyadla. What is wrong about me eating there? What is wrong about me and my team eating there?
Now, can you imagine if your client are going to cook, there's no assistance, there's no whatever. And then you have to leave your post, man. You're saying not doing that.
That's the thing. I was speak to you, Guti. Just know, Guti. Tina must figure that out. If ma uthi unenkinga lo muntu naleyo nto, then ngesikhathi sokuthi kuliwe we're gonna go somewhere. And ma uthi sibuya ngaso, just know ukuthi i-fault yakho because somewhere we gotta eat. Ngeke sidle umoya. We gotta work and we need energy to work.
But what do you think makes people take us so lightly? Do we do not look the part? Or why ngathi le nto click ithom mhlambe umsangano?
Abantu they taking photograph by comparison a phone, which is something different.
But there was a time when phones were not as important. Do you think photography was much more important?
Photography has been important. Just that I feel like the situation is in South Africa, in Durban, West Durban, people don't understand when you're shooting camera, it's not the same as a phone. I'm there shooting with the lighting assistant. The videographer editing also sensing lights. When you're shooting, you don't just need a camera, you need a card, you need this, you need this, you need this. All of this thing coming from where? Come up with for you to bring this best quality.
Yo, bro, you're saying some things that are very, very powerful here. I think it's not only powerful because I relate. It's powerful because I think that's the truth, bro. You speak from a person who's experienced it. You're not speaking from a person who's heard someone say it. You've walked the walk, you've done the journey. Now, I'm about to close, of course, but I want to get just the last insight of the person that you are. I know, Wuti, right now you are where you are. Do you think you are where you always wanted to be?
Nah, I'm not.
Do you know where you want to be?
That there are things that I'm trying to put on my socials and on my portfolio, which is food photography, videography. Those are two things that I really want to put on: food photography and videography. And yeah, my events and photo shoots, it's something I always do. But food photography is one of the, should I say, a different section we photograph that makes me feel different among this space when I work and trying to figure out the lights, trying to make sense of what I'm shooting. It's something it's missing me deliver. I'm like flip. This is something I wanna try and keep pushing, not just to tap in and get out. Even remember speaking to my client, which we really need to push this thing because those are things that I wanna grow on. Because to me, it's not just about shooting people. I wanna shoot different things and trying to bring them to life. So if video is not just about also shooting people, if video conclude of shooting food, also put.
Now, Mawuti DAP photography, do you think once you involve video and other things, it will have to change?
Maybe to say the media, I guess. Yeah. The production, yeah. Because I know I won't just be the photographer or shooter. I won't be the for sure. I'll have to venture into film. I'll have to venture into big productions. One day you're gonna find me in a space where there's a new series coming up, new movie coming up, and I have to be there because I feel like we have to grow. Because I even remember someone say you gotta get into food photography. I was like, yeah, I gotta get in because I can't just shoot in day one. I need to grow. I need to learn other spaces with photography.
Sure. Yeah. No, but I just have to say thank you very much for giving us an opportunity to share wisdom with you, because behind just the photographer, there's a human being with a human story, and also we've gotten to have an insight of who Da is, and also get to understand you differently as a person who actually is a deep thinker. I'm hearing that you're a really, really deep thinker. You're a visionary. You are thinking of years from now. Most people don't what do you want to do? Hey man, as soon as I learn retouching and I work with spa. That's as far as your goals go. But you are telling me you want to create your own spa. You want to have your own company that does different things. That's amazing, bro. That's amazing. That's truly amazing. I just really wish you well in your endeavors, because there's not a lot of people who are that focused when it comes to career, work, and whatnot. There's other things that we would delve in right now, but we limited with time. So I really want to say thank you very much for joining us today. And I just hope, Uti, someone takes something out of this. But before we go, I want to know, Uti, what's next from now?
I want to go international. So when I say international, I want to be seen wherever. And not just be seen as a famous photographer, but be seen as the biggest photographer because of his work. Yeah.
No, I like that, because that's actually the motivation behind this podcast. For me, it was to get people to understand what we are dreamers, we are visionaries, we are people who want to do more than just what you see us as. I don't want to just be clicking the button, be on the camera, the shutter, but I want to be the person who's actually recognized for putting out names out there, for building society, creating the things that you guys see. I want to be amongst those guys who are deemed as legends because they've done living legends, because they've done things that we can actually point out to.
And also, last part is I hope God and sisters help me to stay humble and learn up more about photography, and also not just learn but also bring other upcoming photographers, because I was once in a space where one of my friends, Dens, helped me to grow as a photographer from cooler to where I am, which I believe which is a good thing, which now from the Sabanyabantu who are coming behind you, because at the end we grow and we become bigger and we get to a point where we're like, what? Let's not even think about the other guys, But at the end, you once nothing, or you once nowhere. Someone helped you, so fundisana abanye abantu and grow. Yeah.
No, amazing. Okay, guys, that's us. That's it for us. Okay, guys, that's it from us for today. Just before we go, we're just gonna exercise one of our traditions that we do for the guests that we get. As I said, you're gonna be twerking. I'm just kidding. It's really not gonna be twerking, but we've got something for you, just as a token of appreciation, to say thank you very much for attending one of these sessions. I'll call it sessions because I feel it's going to be happening a lot, and it's trained someone out there. It might not be training us, but I think in the conversation, you got to learn something about me. I got to learn something about you. And I hope someone out there is learning something about us. So we've got something. If I can just ask my director, Themba, to bring us to something for you. And I just hope it becomes something that's special to you. It doesn't have to be your everyday thing, but it can be something that reminds you of coming to us. We really appreciate you, bro. And I really hope you see many more years in this journey of photography, media as a whole. And thank you very much, bro, for taking my call when I asked you to come through. Because an invite sometimes is not honored because people don't value you. But if you value what it could do for you, that's special for me.
That's beautiful, eh?
Yeah, amazing. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in for today. And I really hope
It's the forecast. Hey. Talk about it if you got it with no hesitation. Hey. Need a conversation. Hey. Have a conversation. Hey. Talk about it if you got it with no hesitation.
For more content, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, comment, and click on the notification bell. And don't forget to follow us at forecast_podcast.